to the whole party.
All right, just
Also, if I say speak up again, it's because I have all y'all fuckers turned down. Well, not all of y'all. I just have my headset turned down because.
you fix that.
What'd you
No.
say?
Turn it up.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
Anyways, yeah, continue on, Chris. I want
All
the
right,
session
just-
to go.
I
I
want
want
it
to
to
say,
start.
let's get the shit going. Let's make some progress tonight.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Oh, we did make progress.
You made big progress last fucking night.
We might make too much progress.
All right, so to give a, let me turn off this Sigma music real fast. 'Cause that's giving a tone I don't like.
Down with the signal.
Don't say that.
Yeah, fucking 30.
All right. But to give a quick recap of what happened last session, you guys went into fucking Vex's fortress and beat his ass. You made it past all his robots, the boar worm, and then fucked him up himself. And literally tore him limb from limb. Which was incredible. You guys did great. Some of you went down a few times, but you all managed to survive. And then after the fight was over, I think Kilgrax just kind of ran away.
No, he did not just run away. He told them that I'm not sleeping here like
And-
a fool.
You went into an ice tunnel.
Yup.
Okay, sorry. Hi, King came in.
Hey, what's this?
I got it from work. I haven't opened it yet. And that's basically where we're picking up now. Also, the two items that you guys got last session, let me tell you what those are. So one of them appears to be a sword. The sword is it's silver in design and has a lion's head at the end of it. The hilt, rather.
That sounds awesome.
And then also wrapped around the hilt, coming from the lion's mane, is like these grayed out gold lines going around it. So it's still gold, but you can see the colors faded.
Oh yeah, there's roleplay.
The blade,
Cat.
not a real cat. And it also seems to be impossibly cold. And what this is a +2 weapon that allows you to add a d6 cold damage to your attack.
Oh god.
Also, while holding it, you have
What type of
resistance.
sword is it?
Yeah. He
What's
says rapier, bro. Y'all, I'm sorry.
long sword?
They could use it.
What does my life come to? Dude, I'm drinking fucking protein infused cold brew espresso coffee.
Hell yeah.
God damn it! But no, it is a long sword, not a rapier.
What was the other one?
The other item you got was some sort of rifle.
Oh.
And you guys
gun.
don't exactly.
Give us a gun with no range fighter?
So you
I have
guys,
max dex.
you guys don't exactly know how to use this item when looking at it. And I'm going to say you guys look at this over a long rest, and that's why you know
I'll
what
look
these
at
things
it
do.
over a long rest.
But basically, this is what Vex was firing at you. And you don't necessarily
Yeah, hold on.
understand the technology, but I think I know someone who might.
Not Ceresk.
This is what Vex was firing at us. That man never got to pop a single shot at us.
He did shoot at you.
Can I use it as a club?
He shot at you with range.
I don't.
He shot Balladonna.
None.
With a mech?
Real
Oh, is
good.
that how Belladonna went down?
He shot her with a gun.
With a mech?
No, he never shot her with
Yeah,
a gun.
I thought she
Bro,
got.
no.
shot by a
Chris.
Just like a
mech,
laser.
Yeah, that's what this
Definitely a
is.
laser, dog.
That's
You
what.
said a gun.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Was this more of like the mass rifles from like Knights of Sidonia?
Like laser guns are things, right?
Yeah.
They are a thing, but what you described and what Vex shot us with are two very different descriptions.
Could
Yeah.
be a magical railgun.
How did he see
Yeah,
past
so it's a rail gun, right? That's what you gave us, a rail gun.
Something akin to that, maybe. But in order for you guys to unlock this extremely strong item, you need to make it back to home base.
Bro, it's a Power Rangers put your weapons together canon.
Until then,
Oh my
Henry called
God.
dibs because I can use it as a club.
You can't.
Oh.
No, native voice. You can't use Shillelagh on it.
Chris, can we get a 6-part Megazord?
Yes.
It doesn't have a wooden stock?
No. It's,
Okay.
it's probably completely metal.
Okay, then
Probably.
I can't use Shillelagh on it.
Wow, you fucking whore, son. But yeah, so you guys wake up, you see the same thing that Kilgrax went through. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Cannonball!
Let's go to the cold place.
Yeah, let's get even colder, I guess.
Good. I'm glad you did that. So you guys go through this portal, feeling the similar things as going through the portal you went to a million times. No. You guys find Kilgrax. Kilgrax, what are you doing? Have you?
Looking at the wall because I remember you said there was people in them.
Yes, there are like frozen statues.
Yep, he's picking into it. And I get. Do they make a noise when they pop in?
Oh
I
wait,
guess.
Chris.
Yes. Ask.
Can I summon? Cause I have summoned Helios.
Yeah, you would probably have done that at some point
That's my 4th level slot for the day.
for the year.
Yes.
What the fuck? Okay.
But yeah, do they make a noise when they teleport in, or?
Yeah, they kind of make. Imagine the sound of snowflakes skittering across a marble floor. If they were made out of metal.
Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck kind of
Emily Dickinson type shit was
I'll
that?
take it. You know, I take it. Kilgrax stops picking at the wall. I'm assuming he's a good way down the hall,
Yeah.
but he looks over and just goes, "Took you long enough," and he continues picking.
What you doing there, Kilgrax?
Speak up!
What you doing there, Kilgrax?
Picking the wall.
Why?
Listen,
They're statues.
did I?
I'm gonna let you right now. I'm not yelling.
Yes.
Turn us up, or you can suffer.
Yenfir, you actually recognize one of these figures in the wall.
Kilgrax, jackass!
Okay, who do I
Y'all are down the hall.
You see a frozen, twisted statue of a young gnome wizard.
Oh, that's fun.
You say a wizard?
Warlock.
Oh, on God, I thought he
You mean a ranger?
Yeah.
Ranger, Warlock, my bad.
That's what she gets most.
Sophie, you know you give me like wizard PTSD or some shit. But yes, a warlock or wizard.
It's like, I gotta make a really safe bet right now.
Other statues you recognize are Berthane, and there's not too many other people you recognize twisted into the wall.
Oh man.
So you notice Garen Shen. My bad.
How much
Oh,
progress
shit.
have I made on getting one of these statues out?
I guess you saw maybe a buffer-looking orc person, and you're most of the way to them. Like, you've just been going at this for 8 hours. And you're close enough that you're just about to smash through.
Just enough time about to smash through. Okay. I mean, he's gonna continue until he gets the statue.
Okay. So continuing to chisel, as almost like when the party goes through the portal, you throw the final blow into this wall, and the statue itself, it kind of falls out of place a bit, and like lands on the ground, and you see where that orc's lands. Its head snaps as if made of ice, and the statue's broken.
How big is the statue?
About 6'7".
I pick it up.
Okay. Neat.
I'm gonna mark down statue on my notebook here.
Oh god, you're actually doing the meme. Alright, statue of an orc missing a head.
Oh,
Wait, what meme?
Kilgreg's carrying whatever the fuck he wants.
It's not really a meme. It's just that he actually cares.
Okay. But what are you guys doing? You're sort of in this hallway of statues.
I'm gesturing towards the party to walk down because I am a good ways down the hall, which is why I shouted at y'all to speak up. I can
Alright,
hear y'all fine at the first.
Push forward.
We're just gonna go down, trail down the hall.
Belladonna will trail down the hall.
Alright, so you guys continue down the hall, and Kilgrax, you went for, about 800 meters and still didn't see anything. And you guys, same happens for you. But once you've traveled about, 3,200 meters, about 2 miles down, you guys start to hear the sounds of voices. And the tunnel itself begins to lighten. Now, when I say voices, I don't mean so much individual voices, but more of a crowd. And you hear the sounds of carts, horses, sort of the sounds of a city.
Oh, this is odd.
It's a nice tunnel.
I expected to find some sort of evil lair time sort of situation.
Yeah.
This is I did it.
So what are you guys doing with that info?
Keep walking forward, I guess.
Alright, so you guys continue forward. And eventually the tunnel you're in begins to slope up. And not soon after, you guys can see the sun sort of shining at you, but you don't feel much heat. And around you, I'm going to start pulling up change of image real quick. Oh, 1 second. Where do I have this image at? I don't know. I'll just move you to this map. You come out of one of many different tunnels where you see people coming in and out of. The one you're leaving doesn't have anyone really trafficking through it as often.
So, if I look up towards the horizon, is there like mountains coming up around us?
Yeah, the city appears to be encased.
There's some mountains.
Shit.
I'm gonna. Is there people walking around on the street?
Yeah, what looks to be commoners.
I'm gonna stop one. Hey, I'm sorry to stop you. Making a postcard to send to some family. How do you spell the name of the town?
Not your ass.
He was asking, man, like, postcard.
Sure. This city is spelled M-A-S-O.
Maso?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you very much, sir. You have a good one.
It's well?
I mean, I'll turn back. I didn't want them to know we're not from here.
Alright.
Hey, sir. Where are we from?
Not here.
Not here.
Who are you asking? My bad.
I was yelling after the other guy to see if he realized that we're not from here.
You see he doesn't, like, he keeps walking away, as if he's trying to not hear your voice.
Smart.
Yeah, good idea. Alright, Maso.
1 second. You guys...
I thought you said master, and I was like, wait a minute.
Fuck.
Okay.
You guys hear that, and you get this message on your collective phones.
Oh my
Chicken legs,
god.
chicken legs.
I thought that was an out of game thing. I hate you. Oh my god. Why is it 4%?
Okay.
I immediately call Boggs.
No.
Boggs!
Um,
Boggs, hello!
but before you call, he sends another message basically saying, "Are you guys okay? I haven't heard much."
Why? Charge your phone! Charge your stone.
I intentionally made his phone at 4% because is he a person who's gonna charge his phone?
No.
Okay. But what do you text
But
to him?
also, that wouldn't be his phone that's low because he's sending the text messages to somebody else.
Henry, that's your
somebody
phone.
else's
That's your
phone.
stone, Henry.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. Look at the fucking network.
I don't know how a phone battery works, and I think that shows his battery.
Alright, I wanna look. Do people around here look like they're comfortable being out and about in the streets?
Roll me an insight check.
Yeah.
I'm
looking for
What are you looking
specifically,
for?
Town guards and, somebody of power and how people look in relation to that. That's a 15 plus 17 for 22.
Okay, with the 22, you're just observing people who went by, including the guy you just talked to, and you see most people. There's a little bit of talking, but it's always related to something going on. It's more of people talking, trading. It's not really casual chatter. You don't see anybody sitting outside. It seems very, very structured. Very linear in the way people are going about their day. And when it comes to guards, you do see the occasional guard walking past, throwing their gaze over citizens, and people mostly just trying not to make eye contact. All of these guards, by the way, have the same symbol of the frozen snowflake as the currency you guys found.
You know, I forgot about the
do
whole
the-
city part.
At least going the right way.
Hey, Yenfia, should we maybe not be able to be seen by the guards?
Don't know.
We
We were
Yes.
We were invited, yeah. That's
What do you
true.
think, B? What do you think, B?
I think unless we disguise us all of us are gonna be given away. The guy recognized me, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
are there any merchants with potions?
You really don't see anyone outside selling something like that. Outside, you mostly just see food carts, things like that.
What kind of food do they got around?
The food you mostly see around, it's nothing luxurious. It's husks of bread, very, simple vegetables, potatoes, not anything that's incredibly...
Very hearty vegetables that like to grow in winter.
Wow. Yes. And that's pretty much all you really see.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you text to Box again, by the way? Just so I can...
Chat.
I'm always... God.
I put never slept.
Okay. He's gonna send you this text.
Man, can't even spell the rest right.
I know.
I hate how instead of fucking, it's fucking.
But yeah, he said he's gonna call you in a bit.
My battery went up.
That actually is the rest. Yes.
Is that how you actually spell it? Fuck you.
No, that's not how you spell it, Chief.
But
You spelled it wrong.
Alrighty. Well, I do suggest we find ourselves an inn of some sorts. We have that. How much of that snowflake currency? got?
149, I believe.
Hopefully, it's 1-to-1 with gold, and we can get ourselves an inn or something.
Hopefully, but we also did just rest.
If we need 150 snow
We need a
pieces,
base
we'll
of
just have to wait
operations
for our dump
to go back to.
to pass it.
Do we see any places that look an inn?
yeah, you do see the occasional inn-looking building.
I'm going to that one, and Kilgrax points to me.
I also want to note, Behelga, you see most of these guards are kind of aloof, almost not passive, but with a 22, I'll tell you, they don't look like they need to be showing any force at this point.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so Henry's looking around. He sees the giant tower. Am I able to tell anything from the giant tower in there of what that is?
If you manage to get to a spot where you can look up and see this part of the skyline, you can see two towers. They appear to be identical to each other. And that's as much as you can tell from the outside.
I want to I want to try to use minor illusion to make it sound like when one of the townspeople passes the guard, he says like,
I know
Yeah.
he's going.
"I fucking hate the guards here, man."
Okay.
You violated the law.
Sure thing. Let me think about this. Okay. What are you using to do this?
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. Okay, and what's is intelligence on that, right?
Yep.
Okay. Roll.
18.
I'm going to roll at disadvantage. Mostly because it's a crowded city. Okay, I got a 15. So this is what you hear. You give that sort of little speech to him, and basically this guard and this group of guards stops him, and you see everyone around that person continue walking as if they're invisible. And that person is put in cuffs, and as if, a snow flurry disappears.
How do you get a stern talking to out of? Oops.
So the guards are scary here. Got it.
don't pay them no mind.
Well,
We don't have to pay them.
We
We're
sure
just-
don't, Henry. We
we're
sure don't.
just chock full of disadvantages, aren't we?
How it usually is.
Whoa.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Alright,
Let- Let's follow Kilgrax and, I don't know, get a room to.
Yeah, I
come up
guess we
with
need
sort of
to.
plan.
Well, Ariel said she wanted to see us, so I guess we need to.
y'all hear that beeping noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a call?
I pull out my tablet.
It's cards that you gave us a phone.
Rex pulls out his tablet as he's walking.
What? You
Walking. Was that not a call?
it wasn't meant to go off.
Malfunction. Speakers don't. But dial.
He has a fucking tablet. Of course he does. Of course he makes phone calls on a tablet.
Bitch!
I think the tablet's the only thing big enough for him.
What?
I thought he would have like a tiny ass iPhone SE.
I mean, that's fine too. I remember making the joke about it and you went with it, so I was like, okay, cool, he has a tablet.
I know, but I just forgot about it. It's funny. But yeah, so you're in the city called Masso. You don't know anything about it. You just witnessed what's going on, and you guys got a job to do.
If we're gonna talk, we should do it in a place like an inn or something. That's why I wanted to get one.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Okay,
Alright.
follow Kilgrax then, I guess, because he's...
Yeah, we'll just go into that one.
I said also. I mentioned it.
Yeah, but going ahead and doing that, you find a random, and it's just called Vinarth. Yeah, stepping inside, it appears to be a warm inn.
How many rooms, yo?
What?
Nobody? I'm out to do the math myself. How many rooms do you want?
Oh, I was gonna let Chris finish what he was saying.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, I feel bad for interrupting, but then nobody was talking, so I kept talking.
Okay, but when the guy behind the counter sees you, he says, "Greetings."
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Vanath, a shelter from the storm, if you will. What can I do for you?
Thank you. How many rooms? He talks just like this, by the way. Succinct, please.
10.
Not you, but you know.
Like, I don't know.
Oh.
3? 2 in each?
Sounds good. Can we have 2 rooms, please?
3.
3 rooms. I'm sorry.
Certainly, there'll be 20 shards if you're just staying for the night. Or
Yep.
all right.
Yeah.
And if you need anything, my name's Vanath.
Thank you.
All right. This guy, by the way, he is known. He has kind of a bumpy head, blue eyes. Kind of look to him. Yeah.
Can you spell his name for me?
Yeah, sure. It's Vinarth.
Cool.
Okay.
We
Vinarth.
got beds. Kilgrax is gonna go to the room immediately and sleep. And I'm gonna go grab something.
Okay, you're sleeping.
Cool.
Beat him up. You got Kilgrax in his sleep.
Guess Belladonna picks up the phone if it's actually ringing.
I'm not picking up anything.
Me neither. I'm too famous.
I don't want to pick it up. You made me call him last time.
Belladonna picks it up.
The fucking name is like scam likely. But
Oh
okay,
my-
not that scam like.
Scam calls.
Oh, it's trying to profit off the people he gave the phones to.
But yeah, so you pick up its mugs, where are you guys?
In the mountains in a city.
Are you speaking of the fortress?
Maso?
Maso. Where we are.
He goes silent for a second, and he says to you, I have heard tell of this city, but I thought it was a myth.
It seems to not be a myth.
Well, there's lore. I'm interested. I'll pick up the phone and get into the 3-way call.
Three-way call. You could just put on speaker.
No, we're doing a 3-way call.
We're doing a 3-way call now.
No speakerphone allowed.
Understood. I can hear an echo. But he continues. Some of my sources have said there's a city where the Ice Queen resides. I just thought that was the fortress. But if that is the case, then she must be in this city. You guys are close.
Yeah. Also, if you want to let Saresk know, we killed his old master.
Be sure to let him know as soon as he finishes wrestling an astral dreadnought.
Interesting.
Do you have any more information on Maso? People here seem to be very tamed.
Well,
And the guards are swift.
most of the stories and most of the knowledge about Ariel is simply that her power is what maintains the frost. You take her out, you take out the cold. You shrink her dominion.
Or
But
you see, her dominions probably why people are so succinct and like tame.
I mean, it's probably why the guards are able to.
I mean, if you're in that city, she must have complete control over everything. She can probably see you right now.
Probably.
In that case, she should just come out with it.
Yeah, no.
What I suggest is just gathering info and because I wherever she is, I don't think you can just waltz right in there and kill her.
Probably.
Fortunately not.
But I guess it's best just to figure out and orientate yourselves, and come up with a plan. I've got nothing for you.
Helpful. But yeah, all of us are alive. Boggs don't. For now, all of us are alive.
I'm glad for that. I think.
I'm
Well, that's a you choice if you're glad about it or not. Oh,
Glad my cat hasn't been hit by a car. Your orc sculpture? Oh shit. How are you carrying that, by the way?
In my hands.
Oh,
and
I
get frostbite.
forgot to think about that.
What do you mean?
No, Frostbite will get
That's
Kilgrax.
I forgot to think that you had the thing in your hands and were walking in front of guards.
Yeah.
He's a mortal. Why would he care about
Bro.
Frostbite?
Bro, Frostbite gets Kilgrax. Kilgrax doesn't get Frostbite.
Understood.
I'll do a stealth roll for you.
Uh,
'cause he's stealthy.
But
I
To hide
shit.
from
I
the
should have thought of
frostbite?
it because
No, from
I
the
would have
guard.
tried to talk
Oh.
Kilgrax down it and out of carrying it if we were about to go into a city.
Bro, we can go back and retcon it if you want, but you gotta go hard. You gotta go hard.
Alright.
officially, I will allow you to retcon it because if he's walking through the city carrying a corpse,
I'm ready to hear your talk down.
A corpse?
Hey, Kilgrax. I'll
a
make you a deal,
frozen
alright?
orc statue, like this is a person that has been frozen.
Yeah, it's a statue. Though.
It's a statue of a frozen person.
There's a
Hey.
frozen body you can see inside of the statue.
Kilgrax, let me make you a deal.
Yeah.
You leave this statue here, and we can personally come back. I'll do my enlarged stuff on you, and you can get 2 of them. Easy.
No.
But we have to leave this here for now, because it's gonna cause us problems.
Smacks his lips. But
So,
I won't.
I'm a trustworthy guy, right?
No.
What when I have not delivered on promise?
Kilgrax, you can carry me.
I don't want you, cat.
Oh, also, Chris, if we're retconning, I guess I should cast invisibility on my zombie.
Fair.
Okay.
Before you do,
I
how
mean, this
thick
is
are
an
the
attempt at
legs?
retconning.
As a DM, I literally totally forgot that you guys had corpses waltzing around.
We totally forgot we have a necromancer in the party.
No, I remembered that. I forgot she resurrected
Alright.
Vex.
Alrighty.
Needed Rex's body. I know.
Kilgrax. I forgot to ask you, what do you want, sir? What'll make this deal work for you?
The statue.
Is there anything beside what can I do to make it stop carrying the statue right now?
I'm be real. I don't think you have it.
Just hit me with it.
Strength.
Strength. I'm gonna slap him on the back and I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability, the strength version.
All right. Bet. I'll take it. I'll take it. He feels strong. Okay, Chris. Since we're retconning it now, with that, he takes the statue. He rams it into the wall. Just to show off his new strength.
Where the head was snapped when it hit the floor, it's kind of made a sharp point, and you just ice wedge that shit into the wall.
He pats it and says, "I'll be back."
Ice wedge.
My God. All right, you guys are back in the room. Boggs just hung up on you. Oh.
I forgot about enhanceability.
And by the way, this city, just from what you guys experienced, you just saw a couple thousand people, hundreds of guards. Like, this isn't, small potatoes.
Yeah. You think we should capture one of the guards to try and get information?
Not cause problems.
I don't
cause
know.
problems. I think everything we do in this city could cause problems.
Yeah, we'd have to isolate one, take him on, turn him invisible, bring him back.
It's not that hard to turn someone invisible.
Well, yeah, but it's hard to
Are we
isolate.
talking
so
in our
hard,
rooms
maybe.
or in the middle of like?
In the
Right,
room.
We're in
the
a
room.
room.
Yeah, at this point.
Yep.
My bad, man. But yeah. That's the problem. I mean, are we just trying to locate Ariel? I
Oh,
think.
there it is.
I
We
think
need
I
to
don't know.
locate her and figure out how to be able to approach her. I doubt it's.
I
gonna be
made
as
a
simple as
mistake.
Walking through a door.
What?
Kilgrax,
Mhm.
with bold strength, your carrying capacity doubles.
How long does
Yep.
this last? How long does this last?
1 hour.
I'll pick up the end.
Let me go remove some stuff. I'm not taking my sleep. I have other things to do now.
Okay.
I'll take my sleep. I'll spare the shenanigans.
All
That
right.
could pay
Can,
off.
can us sitting around and him doing thing count as a short rest?
Can Kilgrax sleep while lifting and planking?
You guys can essentially do anything right now. You are in this enemy-controlled city. You have your goal. You just need to figure out how to do it.
I will say,
Alright.
just to let y'all know, Kilgrax is taking his long rest.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Y'all can
Kilgrax
do
for a
what you
minute.
want, but he's sleeping.
I'm
Okay, so
gonna-
Henry- Sorry, you go ahead.
Pick me
I'm
up
gonna
in 8
start with a
hours.
short rest.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
I haven't used anything, so I'm going to actually kind of nervously stand up, walk outside, and see if I can find any cats.
You
Belladonna's gonna go with him just because she doesn't feel like being alone.
roll me like a nature check or in Belladonna investigation, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, I hope I'm good at nature. Am I good at nature? No.
16 for Belladonna.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Chicken legs. 16 Belladonna. I mean, it's
For Henry.
finding a stray cat. And you poke around into an alley. The trash here doesn't have much foodstuffs in it, but you do see some cats sort of about.
So whenever we find a group of cats, which I'm assuming with my 6, I'm just kind of following her and have no idea what to do in the city.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I'm just going to ask them, hello, I am new in town. I have friends. Do you know of the woman named Ariel who runs this city?
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm trying to figure out what a cat sounds like.
Talk normally.
Perfect example of what.
New and
Do you remember? Chris? Do you remember how your wolf talked? How the Brix's wolf talked?
yeah, I do.
Shemaine. Yeah, you come on.
Talk with him.
You gotta think. Yeah.
Talk with him.
I actually just bruh. But no, the cat says, I don't know who rules this city. We just know there's no place for us here.
There's no place for you here. Why are you in the city?
We were born here. There's no one takes in cats. No one has pets here.
I know that feeling. Knew it. Please, do you know of the woman who creates the ice?
We hear talk of this woman. No one sees her anymore. But the guards constantly give out new decrees and statements of the world outside the city in her name.
So if we follow the guards, we may find her?
Meow.
I'm sorry, meow?
I don't know. Says the cat, not me. The
The cats in the gate knew more.
the guards mostly come from the 2 towers and the barracks around the city. We don't know where the lady is.
Chris, do the cats look very cold?
I mean, they have the fur of like a long hair, like Himalayan kind of cat to them.
Okay, I was
do
gonna
they look-
figure out how to make a little fire.
I mean, they don't look healthy in the terms of like they've been eaten good, but they look like they're adapted to this climate.
Yeah, speaking of, just to end this scene, can we go and get some food for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you spend one of your snowflakes, you can definitely grab a bit of food.
I don't
Yeah.
think Henry grabbed a snowflake.
They're in the bag of holding which Henry has on.
Oh, right, okay. Then yes, we will spend a snowflake to feed the cats.
The cats will remember that. Will remember this. Okay.
Alright, is that your thing?
Yes, so I guess we learned a little bit more about the guards?
I want to, after my short rest, I'm gonna go out in the city. I'm just looking for, like, a theater house, a random busker on the street, like a tavern that has music, anything involving, like, musical people, like performing people.
You find a ballet hall.
I'm gonna walk in.
Walking in, you hear this very, very sort of hard violin music. It's not full of a lot of vibrato. It's very quick, very definitive music.
Okay. Do I see anybody? Does anybody see me yet?
Sitting at the entrance of the hall, nobody really sees you. What you do see is a stage and a row of seats, and there appears to be a man sitting in the seats as there is a few violinists in a band pit, and there's some performers on stage.
Can I see what the violinists in the pit look like? Like, can I see their clothes?
Yeah, they're just wearing, I wouldn't call it musicians wear or any sort of, orchestra's garb. It's rehearsement. They're wearing, pretty normal things, jackets, and heavy fur pants and things.
Well, I'm gonna cast disguise self and kind of look myself fairly similar to
Okay.
what they're doing.
I mean, the attire in the city is mostly winter casual.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna walk up to what looks to be the composer, fiddle in hand.
He finishes off his piece. You probably wait for that. You probably know the signs of an ending procession. And he then turns to you and says, "Do you have a good reason for interrupting us?"
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but you see, but a poor musician, not a shard to my name, and I was wondering if I could, if be it by schedule or whatever, have a chance to wow you.
We don't allow any beggar off the street to play for us.
I'm just gonna start playing.
Good point. Roll me performance.
That's a 17 plus 15 for 32.
What type of music are you playing?
I'll try to emulate sort of like the ballet style that I've heard so
Okay.
far.
So you once again go, instead of the music you're used to traveling in tavern to tavern, this rich, hearty music that sort of fills a room, you instead go for this sort of crisp staccato kind of music playing. very, very crisp notes that end suddenly, but you can kind of, as a musician, feel the connection between the notes, and that they do tell a story of call and react. And finishing off the piece, you see that this composer, who, by the way, I didn't describe him to you. He has a bit of a walrus mustache, a balding head, appears to be a little bit on the fatter side, and is sort of the look of a person who has spent their whole life frowning. But when you finish playing, he does look a bit bemused. He compliments you. That wasn't bad. What is it you said your name was?
Behelga.
And why haven't I heard of you before?
Well, not to go too back into backstory, but I'd given up music for a long time. I was just gonna run the family shop, but tragedy struck, and my parents no longer are around, and I don't feel the need to carry that burden no longer.
When you say the word tragedy, you don't see him react in any way. It's almost if he didn't listen to the last part of what you said. Understandable. Well, if you'd like a place in our band, I suppose you begin rehearsing. We have a performance coming up. And not just any performance, mind you. The Count will be coming.
The Count?
Sorry, he sort of questions.
I unplugged myself from politics. It really just, you know how it gets. Anxiety and all that.
Sure. Othello's de Marlborough will be stopping by.
Okay, I need that spelled.
Yes, sir. Here, I'll send it. Because it's better to just send it instead of... There you go. Second.
And, Count Frequent here, yeah? Or is this a special event?
It's more of a special occasion. Sort of a commitment of the recent victory that you're sure to have heard about.
Oh, of course, of course.
He continues and says, and we need to respect him for the valiant success. I mean, taking the great jewel of the North is no small feat.
Yeah, not at all.
Apparently, they felled the entire city of Negate.
Interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, the tactics alone to pull something like that off.
Isn't it incredible? Can you roll me persuasion? I mean deception. But he continues with saying, I mean, and that right after the string of successes in taking all of the Ashwood.
That's a 25 off of a 10, by the way.
Okay, perfectly believes you. And he believes you, but he sort of believes that maybe you just haven't, as you said, haven't been paying attention. You've been disconnected, so you may not be too sharp on it. And he says, yes, the string of successes. I mean, it's absolutely incredible, and that they chose our ballet hall to be where they celebrate this is insane.
That's why I came here. I heard y'all the best.
I mean, the only place left in all of the continent is the lands held by the Dominion at this point. So if you know any soaring songs, we're going to be playing in that style, a victory
Actually,
piece.
is my specialty.
Was that an accent?
It slipped. Sorry. I'm also an actor, so.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Did you ask for his name, by the way? Did you ask for the composer's name, by the way?
No. Sorry. How do you spell your name? I want to be able to put it down on my list, you know. Of course I know you, I just don't know how to spell very well.
That's such a weird thing to say.
I'll take out a book and like, sorry, I'm a weird guy. I like to,
roll me
Notes.
the next deception real quick.
I'm weird.
I'm weird.
30.
30. Yeah, I will excuse your interesting mannerisms. My name is Loinva Blackbender.
Blackbender? Alright.
Yeah. And let me send this to you. I'm weird. Oh, Dylan Sprouse. Or Cole Sprouse, I have no idea. There you go. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll just, I'll stay and practice, and the thing's tonight, right? Or is it soon?
It's, he tells you it will be coming in the week. This next week.
Alright, so I'll stay and I'll practice and I'll keep up the act until it's time for me to come home and, tell everybody what's
So-
what.
You practice for the day. While he's practicing for the day, what's everybody else doing?
Am I still asleep? I don't think it's been 8 hours yet, so yeah.
Okay, that's your day. It's the 8 hour sleep, I suppose.
Word.
Hadav.
Nah, he's muted right now. I was muted by ass. I was like, where's it?
Alright. Yenfer, what are you up to?
Let's see. I ask anyone around if they want to like go see if we can go shopping for like potions.
Alright.
Is Henry back by this time?
You two could be. Or are you gonna wait for them to return, Yenfer?
I would want to at least wait for one other person to come home.
Okay. Well, I suppose they return at the same time. Hadav, to sort of play into what Yenfer is doing, are you there?
Myself for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, Hadav can go with you if you feel if you want.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. I was gonna be like, Dove, do you want to pass that snowflake?
Fuck snowflake.
The one that you ate.
Dude. Like, I've been stuck in a marriage for like 100 years. I don't think you're getting that shit back for a while.
That's the most stopped up you can be.
You did clog up that 120. I mean, you could try and be regular, you know.
I'm just saying, I don't feel it coming back.
Okay. Well, then we'll make a one snowflake investment in the future. Let's go on and
One in the chamber.
hold on.
Wait.
Let me.
Chris, then I also summoned a Pegasus into this world.
Yeah, he did.
God.
So
Oh, I didn't summon his ass.
is your Pegasus like Vardy in the sense that its wings comes out only when it flies, and does it look like a regular horse? So it looks like a Pegasus?
It's
Yes,
just a pig.
because the reason why is because like it's always treated as a celestial being. So I'm like, yeah, it would just have its wings out all the time.
Okay.
To be inconspicuous as a high-level party.
It's not very hard to be inconspicuous. You're right.
I
But
do have a
the thing,
disguise kit.
the thing is, the nature of the city is most people do not throw a wayward glance. Only, like, I mean, if they're directly talked to, do they really look up. People tend to mind their own business. This is a perfect world.
Imagine.
But I mean, the thing is that these people coming in and out of the city, it's kind of, common people coming in from different places, soldiers type things. So someone coming in with a Pegasus, I don't think would be too off-brand.
You say so.
People have probably seen weirder come through here, especially through one of Vex's tunnels.
Oh yeah.
They probably would react to the zombie effect pretty heavily.
Yeah, but he is invisible.
Wait,
That's why
can we
he's
do a weekend of
invisible.
Bernie's? Can we like
No.
prestidigitate to him to make him look alive, get some sunglasses,
And
then
then
walk
we're
around
like, hey,
we're with him.
We need to see Ariel. We need to see events. Keeps talking about
I
Ariel.
think y'all are overestimating what prestidigitation does.
Yeah, just a little.
I will use Mage Hand too.
We just all have to do it at the same time as a
That's shit.
ritual.
Yeah,
Meditation,
I have the
mage
shit ton
hand,
of illusion spells.
you know, whatever we gotta do.
Um,
I'm looking at favorite truth fighter report.
I'm just trying to get the burn marks off of the body. We can puppeteer this dude.
Hey, I got
I
a
walk
disguise
like a
kit.
normal person. I already
I-
did mending to put his two halves back together.
I have a
Yeah.
disguise kit.
Putting a lot of thought into a zombie.
weekend at Bernie's.
Power.
Well, I'd also like to get ready. I mean, I could probably put some makeup on, make myself look not as beautiful as I am.
More plain.
Pretty average to my standards, but
Sorry, he's not a literal god.
pretty
I need to buy a
standard.
hat.
Oh,
Pretty average to his standard.
Wow, you're horrific. But yeah, you guys, are you going out shopping any?
Henry needs to buy a hat.
yeah.
Okay.
Donna's just gonna stick with the group.
Can I don't know? Can Yenfer use his disguise kit and just to look like some kind of
Ugly.
urchin?
I mean, roll me for the disguise kit real quick. But the thing is,
Hey, how
I mean,
do I roll that? Well, we have to use that like.
it's based off. Is it deception? It's based off.
Yeah, probably.
Deception, and then you add the bonus that a toolkit gives you.
Yeah, if you are proficient with the toolkit, you get proficiency bonus.
Oh, with the roll.
Yep.
Oh, fuck me. 18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay. You curmudgeon yourself up. You make yourself look like a street urchin. Do you want to go into that length, or do we just want to visualize like a New York City hobo over a burning steel drum kind of look?
Yeah, that's a description.
Is that an honest description?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. You know, when I was younger, actually, we lived by the train tracks, and there's always these group of people around a steel drum. They weren't homeless; they had houses. They just always hung out outside of a burning steel drum, and that's where they met up. It was all the old men in the little neighborhood. Not part of this story, though.
Nope.
Yeah. But the thing is, the train tracks were decommissioned, so there's no trains who went on them. Just
Does anybody want to be, all dolled up?
I'm good, Yenfir. She for sure knows we're here.
Yenfer shrugs.
fuck it. Are you guys going out?
Would this be going out by the time I get back, or am I still?
We'd probably be doing it while you're still at rehearsal since you're
No
doing that all
practice hand,
day.
dude.
Could
have told me that.
But yeah, you guys, you see random general shops, potion shops, nothing too crazy.
I seemed excited, Yenfir. I didn't want to stop you. You seemed like you were having fun, and you don't do that a lot.
Bro.
This is the first time the charlatan actor Yenfir has gotten out in a while.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Oh no.
Hello?
Oh.
What?
You there, my good friend? My good friend, you there? Yenfir. I'm thinking he got his new mic. Yenfir's gotten out in a
Like, oh,
so
I've been trying to figure it out.
yeah. Oops.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop making those noises.
I was contemplating Boggs texting that.
Why is Bog blowing up our phone?
He's a concerned mom. He's a concerned
He's a
mom.
simp.
It's not a simp.
Bro, there's a spell called Dark Star.
He sends messages saying, "Are you okay? Mom's
Are you
worried."
dead? You're on a deadly mission. Are you dead?
Yeah, sounds like a simp to me.
So it makes a sphere centered on a point that you choose within range. It can have a radius up to 40 feet. The area within the spell. Wait, a radius of 40 feet. Holy shit.
Oh shit, that's ridiculously big.
Radius?
A radius.
Oh boy.
Can
That's
I-
too big.
I wish I named my character
Anyway.
Othello de Mowbray.
Anyways, the area within the spell is filled with magical darkness and crushing gravitational force. During the duration, the area is difficult terrain. A creature with dark vision can't see through the magical darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it. No sound can be created within or pass through the area. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component
Alright, I'm
is
online.
impossible there.
Hell yeah.
Any
Um,
creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, must make a con save
okay.
or take 8d10 force damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. A creature reduced to 0 hit points by this damage is disintegrated. A disintegrated
So-
creature and everything it is wearing is, yeah,
It's a black hole.
basically. It's an 8th level spell. Evocation.
Damn.
Yeah.
Range of 150 feet.
What's
Wow.
going on?
Nothing.
Nothing bad.
Big ass spell.
But yeah, you guys headed to the shoppy. What you trying to buy?
I'm more. Oh, I'm more. I'm more in the potion mood.
All right.
Out of those.
You guys go to fucking Sadon potions and tinctures. These names just write them fucking selves. It's
Got a
a
load of this guy.
it's a crummy looking potion shop. You know, the windows are pretty fogged up. Not, I wouldn't say fogged up. They have like soot on them, as if there's a fire raging inside. That sort of blacked them out. And I'm guessing you go in.
Yeah.
Yes. You go in and you see an elvish-looking man. This is a very pale-looking elf. Belladonna, I'm not sure you've seen an elf this pale-looking.
Oh.
And they welcome you into the shop. Hi.
Hi. You sound not great.
I'm fine. Weak constitution.
I see that.
How can I help you?
Is there anything I could trade a single dagger and a piece of leather armor for?
No.
Oh, okay. That's fine. They're lightly used.
No?
I mean, what? I mean, I suppose I could resell it. I'll give you 15 snowflakes.
Sounds great.
Also,
She hands him the leather armor and the dagger because I keep forgetting to put them on zombies, so I'm sick of them being there.
right. Also, I couldn't come up with a better name for this currency than snowflakes.
Is that shards?
No, yeah, I was
He
gonna
said
say,
shards.
I prefer snowflakes.
Why don't you play ice shards or like, you know?
Because snowflakes
Those are all
sound
the black-
snowflakes
those are all the
sound
black ice, but-
snowflakes sound nice.
You do. Also, Belladonna hands the 15 snowflakes to Yenfir.
Oh, thanks. Okay. We have.
This shopkeeper has COVID.
Oh,
No,
wow.
he does not. I don't know why I'm reassuring you.
Do you have hats?
49 plus.
He has a selection of one hat that has been sitting in his shop. This is not a clother, but he does have like a one of those sort of Russian fur hats.
Is the whole party in the shop?
I think the dove is probably just
Or, I
standing
mean-
outside, to be honest with you.
The little group of 4 that's currently.
Yeah. A little group of 4. Where's Henry?
But
I
yeah,
am in the shop with you trying to buy a hat off this man.
so basically the shop selection right now is you have that one Russian hat and any basic potions or items that you guys need if you need to restock. So if you want to just mark the gold you spent and gain an item like that, that's fine. No supreme potions, just greater.
Mm.
Uh,
Alright.
Sir, why? This is a mildly rude question, I'm aware, but why are you so pale?
Does Henry have money?
I
He
was
doesn't, Belladonna will give him some.
stricken with disease as a child.
Long time to live with the disease.
As I said, weak constitution.
Yeah,
This guy's just sick.
I want to help him, but I'm a
Sitting
necromancy
outside.
wizard. There is nothing I can do to help this man.
Quite the opposite.
I mean, I could
Put it
fix
down
his,
if his
I could
memory-
fix his living problem real quick.
Guys, if you do mark down what you buy, just so I know. By the way, and between like gold and snowflakes, I probably should convert the prices. I didn't think about that. 1 second. I'll get it to
Yeah,
you.
you got a menu?
Yeah, I'll get to a menu. I basically where a healing potion is 50 gold. The one in snowflakes would be about 15.
One snowflake
wild.
is 15 gold.
1 second, let me do a math conversion real
We
fast.
have 2,460 gold, ladies and gentlemen.
Rich.
No one is stopping me from getting this hat.
1 second, I'm doing math, so I'm trying to like actually
Yeah.
figure
Yeah.
out if this is
I
a
was about to
decent
say,
conversion.
holy shit, those thugs had a big hole on them. They really were a bitch.
We ruined one of the greatest money-making opportunities in history.
So I
Truly.
think divided by
They already
That's
had
all I
that money
said.
on them.
That shit's stupid.
30 is
That's all I
0.02.
said. That shit's
200 times 0.002.
Yeah, I was about to say, if that's the case, then he just gave 225 gold to Belladonna for leather armor and dagger.
Yeah. Fuck it, it'll be similar prices to gold. I can't be bothered to think about
It
it.
could
Get,
be like
one
it could be
potion.
like 5 times it. It could be like 3 times.
Spells are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
I'm just looking at spells right now, and I'm just like, God damn, this shit's
It could
stupid.
it could be
It's
2
fine.
or 3. One snowflake, if you want, could be like 2 or 3 gold instead of 15.
Yeah, we'll make it 2. One snowflake is double the price of a gold.
Okay,
So-
so currently we have 328 gold.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that would make sense.
There we go. Thank you for saving my ass.
I'll try to DM one day too, man. Don't worry about it.
Are you asking this guy any sort of questions to gain more information, by the way? Because that's the only important thing that I could think of, so we can skip past shopping.
Yeah, I
It's
just
just winter.
What?
How long has this winter been?
Since Our Lady vanquished the evil that was here and brought the purity of snow.
And have you always lived there? How old are you?
I'm 220.
You definitely haven't always lived here.
I remember living here 220 years of my life. I'm One of the oldest in the city.
I'm sure you're one of the oldest in the city. You're not the oldest in this room, but I'm sure you're one of the oldest.
Belladonna got a flex on age.
God damn.
He doesn't have a lot to flex on in life.
Fair.
Old isn't really a flex though.
I mean, when you're a kid, it is. When you're a kid, it's like, I'm 10, well, I'm 14, get fucked.
Well, it's also her way of saying, I know more than you.
It's a 14.
Yikes! That doesn't equivalent the same.
I'm not having this conversation.
But,
She hasn't met Peaches, bro.
but yeah, so that's the information you kind of gain from asking that question. Is he's lived in the city his whole life, and this winter has lasted ever since Ariel vanquished the evil here and brought purifying snow.
When did you last see Ariel?
Every day we see Ariel in the actions and things she provides
I
us.
mean physically see her.
She rules from her tower. It's fine that we don't see her.
Okay. Got it.
The math doesn't add up.
There's a
What do you mean, Henry?
It's only been 30 years since she started taking over. He is
He
Much older
probably
than
lived in this area before she took over.
You see this guy smiles like really wide and says, is your friend okay?
He's fine.
I actually, as a real human being, I thought he meant that he thought it was winter for 220 years.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's my human brain being bad. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine.
You ever talk to any of the wood elves that live in the Ashwood?
We don't communicate with enemies.
You used to before all of this.
I've never talked to a wood elf.
Oh,
Belladonna, roll me a
that's
history
a bold
check.
thing to say.
Belladonna, roll me a history check.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you rolling a history
28.
for?
28. This man is a wood elf.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Sir, I hate to break this to you, but you are a wood elf.
I am snow elf born. Get out of. Stop insulting me.
I am not
Get out of-
insulting you. What's a snow elf? I'm new to the area.
You. Elves blessed by a real. Get out of my shop. Get the fuck out.
I'm gonna leave.
He sneezes on you. Get the fuck out.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Shit.
Apparently snow elves are a thing now. But they're
Oh.
not actually.
I was gonna
Weird.
ask Belladonna how many of each potion we should buy. No, she got kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can either get 3 greater or 6 normal or mix it up.
I think doing mix would probably be best.
But yeah, so to recap what that guy basically told you is he is 220 years old, he has lived in this city, the ice has been here for as long as Ariel has purified the land with snow, which to him is somewhere longer than 220 years. He has not talked to any of the wood elves from the Ashwood because they are the enemy, and he does not like wood elves. And that's basically what you got from that man.
Okay.
He is technically a wood elf.
Yes, he is a wood elf.
Got it. All elves in the city are confusing and strange now. Noted.
Do you guys all go back to the room?
Yeah, Belladonna goes back after she gets kicked out.
Yeah, yeah, Trish should buy his potions. I'm just figuring out what's gonna get the most bang for my buck right now.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are free to share information and theorize, I suppose.
Alright, I get back eventually, yeah?
Yeah, after practice, your fingers are spent.
Alrighty, so
Like, you've basically got 10 spaghetti noodles for fingers now.
first thing I want to ask. This is a very mechanical question, but how hard would it be to weave a spell into a melody that's already playing?
What are you talking about?
I want to be able to cast Dominate Person, which is...
The thing is, the way I view most bard spells when you're using an instrument is you play music to cast a spell.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Which is a 5th level spell. But I want to use it secretly while in the orchestra.
I mean, it's just through your music, and I suppose the music is different for every spell you cast, and probably learning your repertoire, to play a Dominate Person, it's a different song than, say, a Charm Person, type thing. So you would be playing a different song than the band, or the rest of the orchestra.
It's a specific song.
So, what was that?
It's a specific song.
Yeah, a specific song is what you use to do Dominate Person. Is how I view bard spells, if that's fair.
Okay, so second question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get any input into the music that we're doing?
Yeah, so based off the music you were playing during practice, it's basically a victorious soldier march, return home from, a long war type feel to it.
Okay, so we can do can I, over the course of time of practice, kind of lead the song to where the melody I would play in Dominate Person is prevalent in, like, a part?
So,
I feel like that soldier marching kind of beat would work well with what Dominate Person.
So shifting the spell, your Dominate Person music to that new music, changing the music around.
Yeah, just kind of.
Or
Well,
would
what
this
if we
be
do
dominating the
this?
orchestra so they start playing your song?
I would say you could do it.
To lead it towards there.
Yeah, you could lead the orchestra to play your song.
Mhm.
You would have to take the role of the composer. They all have their sheet music, and he's guiding them.
This would be purely situational, because there's sheet musics, but also just suggesting, hey, what if I harmonize in this way? This kind of sounds nice, and kind of trying to mold what I already have from the composer into something that will discreetly allow me to play the actual spell song.
I don't. This is kind of how I'm seeing it. Is a band is playing Symphony 9, and then you just start playing Four Seasons. And you're
The thing is, that's how remixes and shit work, right? You can mash things together.
Technically,
But that usually requires cutting and chopping.
Yeah, but harmonies can be pretty weird,
Yeah, very weird.
especially if you're talking in terms of orchestral and choral. You can layer a lot of stuff on there and have it sound okay.
Thinking about the G half sharp.
Thinking about a horrific song I had to sing once, where everyone was singing clashing notes for some reason.
Yeah, and the weird stuff happens where it doesn't sound good in the localized while you're actually in the choir, but it sounds amazing outwardly, and it's fucking weird.
we're going to get to that, but I think you can do it. But if you tried
it'll be a roll.
yeah, you'll be noticed. But we'll see how. It's based off your playing, how that's gonna go.
Alright, I'm gonna come back and I'll be like, so, y'all, we can assume that Ice Bitch watching this?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, I'm not gonna tell you my plan.
Oh wait.
You guys have phones. You can text the plan.
Hey, we could do that, or I could do the smart thing, which is ritual cast telepathic bond.
Oh.
I feel like she'll still be able to know.
But I cast the spell, yeah, but she won't know what we're saying.
Huh.
I don't think she can read mine.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll talk that way. So, alright. Here's the bare bones of the plan.
Kilgrex, you're probably awake by now, by the way.
I want
He's vibing in the room, I guess, till everyone gets back.
to try and weave my magics through this orchestral playing and dominate person on this let me turn back this Althos de Maubre,
That's close enough.
and once he's dominated, I'm just gonna have him let us into his estate, sit down with us, and just dump all the information he knows.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
how
that
to get
could
in-
work.
Like how to get in with Ariel. Maybe we can make him give us an audience. We'll just ask him what he's capable of.
Yeah.
What we can do.
I'm sure we can definitely at least get some decent information out of him, if nothing else.
Okay. What else you guys doing?
That's my plan for now. I would just ask y'all to show up to the performance when I perform.
How will we be let into the performance?
At least be around.
Okay.
Wait, what's his plan?
Is there a certain way we have to be dressed?
You just be hanging around if you don't want to come in.
You You already got yourself a show.
Yeah.
That mess up being pros.
Oh, are you gonna do something weird? Sorry, I just came back from the potion shop. I was doing a lot of math.
Yeah.
He's going to essentially cast a spell while playing in the orchestra.
Well, what's the plan with that?
Dominant person
Yeah.
on this high-ranking official man. Have
Oh.
him take us back to his estate and info dump on us.
I guess. Well, what are we gonna do about his family? Considering he has.
I mean, we can deal
Uh,
with the family when we get to the family.
Yeah, that'd be easy enough.
Okay.
Tell me liked it so much that they brought the troupe back with us to have a special show at his, you know, in the comfort of his own home. And if like,
Well-
wow, that's weird, we just hold them hostage.
Yeah. How long does your spell last?
If I cast it at a higher level,
Right.
it lasts an hour.
Oh, yeah. That should be good. So towards
Should
the end,
work.
you think? Okay.
I guess let's do this and try not to get killed.
Oh, if it doesn't work, should you give a signal? Cause
You'll know.
oh, also, Oriole apparently lives in a tower. So
Oh yes.
I could have told you that one. That's where all big bads live.
things like it, either in
She's a
Mount
tricky one.
Olympus or.
She's a tricky one. There's 2 towers.
Our two towers, Henry.
What if she's in both of them?
I doubt she. I mean, she in theory could
Oh.
be, but I doubt it.
Kilgrex, I'm gonna send you something that that you should know. There you go.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
And nothing else left to say. Who else got stuff to say? We're due.
That's our current plan. There's not a lot else to say. Henry, did we learn anything from the cat?
These cats have no mind for politics. It's completely unlike Negate.
But also, why do we need to do this?
Because we need to figure out where she is and how to get to her.
Oh, so we need to figure out which tower she's in?
It would be a lot easier if we did not just randomly go into both towers.
Yeah.
We're just grilling a guy for info. And one she cannot resist.
Also, it's a little bit odd that she hasn't been seen in a while.
You know, I bet we can just say the magic words.
What, Yenfir?
When
have there ever been magic words for things like that?
oh, it was like, you know, small phrase that had the word challenge in it, but I'm not
Oh, we
insinuating.
probably could say that,
Yeah.
but do we want to say that?
Plan
Not
B,
sure.
yeah?
We could attack her
Good
ankles
plan
from under
B.
a chair instead.
That is a
Don't give my cat
Plan B,
ideas.
Henry.
Metaphorically. I am speaking in metaphors.
Oh yeah,
Better to dictate the battle on our terms than on hers.
I've got only 5 potions, 1 greater, the rest are regular.
We're able to get to anyone pretty easily. It might be best if you hold on to them.
Maybe, unless I get, you know, hit with a big fucking rock again.
Well,
Two.
sometimes you
Two
get
big
hit with a big rock. It's life. What can I say?
And sometimes you dust yourself off, get up and
Sometimes
kill
you
a
get hit
god.
by a laser. Never
Alright.
know.
Are you guys gonna go in for the night?
Yeah.
Alright. You guys head to sleep, relatively safe within a city. While you sleep, you dream of fog swirling across a marble floor.
When Pixie.
And the feet of statues frozen in place. And you go to bed, and you wake up.
Oh, I feel refreshed. It's like I'm taking 2 long rests in a session.
Yes. As if nothing
do
is
anything.
going on. You guys hear from outside the window of where you guys are, or outside of the inn, a sort of calling of guards. Not a bad thing. Don't jump to a conclusion. They are yelling, "Ruse from the war front, gather round!"
Oh yeah, negate Phil, by the way.
Oh, that's not good.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, negate fell.
It fell.
You mean negate fell?
What do you mean negate foul?
That's what this performance is all about. Some
Okay, but it could
Count
be state
General
propaganda.
It could, but apparently they're celebrating for him because he
Well,
won
you
over
can
negate.
celebrate for state propaganda. It could still be fine.
Henry
Well,
just
I don't
hits the
know.
table and walks out.
In fear, I need one thing to be okay right now, and I'm
I-
going to pretend.
I follow Henry since he's going out.
Going out, you guys see this sort of procession of guards and a man holding up a scroll and reading straight from it.
Hey!
Hey, hey, hey! I'm not gonna do that voice. Fuck you. But he continues. First, a prayer in reverence of Our Lady of Snow, and they go through a reverence, and then they go through a slight prayer of the door writing him, and you hear praise and a salute, and he then begins giving information about how a celebration will take place for. The war has managed to destroy all of the Ashwood, claim the Gem Peaks, and scourge the world. Remove the scourge that is Negate, and only the Dominion stands in their way. He continues with saying, however, one second. He continues in saying, we have experienced a time of unprecedented bounty. All of you have gold shards in your pockets. You all have food and housing, and everyone is happy. And he closes the scroll, ends the speech with a prayer, and they leave.
Can Belladonna call Boggs?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Hey, Boggs.
Yes.
Question.
Uh-huh.
So has Negate fallen?
Give me a second. You hear a familiar spell sending.
Yes.
And a few seconds later, you hear the sound of it coming back. No, Barble says they're fine.
Huh? And how's the Ashwood doing? Just to...
1 second, I'll go to the balcony.
Are we near each other?
It's still a mess of vine and wood.
Topical.
Very, yes.
Cool. Thank you, Boggs. I'll let everyone...
Are you doing okay? Did you sleep well?
Yeah, got plenty of sleep. Doing great.
Shut up, simp.
Oh.
Talk to you later, Boggs.
But be safe. Bye.
No, we're hanging...
Oh, tell Henry I got him.
Boggs, get over here!
Boggs, is Negate okay?
Nah, click. You hear
Negate
click.
is fine.
Boggs, get your ass over.
Get that fine.
It's okay.
Sincere. Negate's fine. So is the
Oh
Ashwood.
my
It's
god,
fake
I was.
propaganda.
Oh.
At this point, the crowd's kind of dispersed.
Set. Talk to Barble. Barble's still fine.
What's 1 second. But roll me a d20 real fast.
Oh, me.
Yeah, you.
A 3.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
That's about right.
And Henry, you're beside her. Roll me a d20 as well.
Okay. Is this any specific check or just a d20?
Roll me a d20. I know the number that's going to affect this check.
Okay. Roll 20. Do not tell me. This is gonna have to be in the Discord.
Okay. Discord? If you hear hiking, I'm sorry.
We can't.
How dare you,
Or I
Nikki.
can't. I
Swear
can't.
to God.
7? Okay. You don't notice anything. That's fine.
Oh, I'm so glad everyone's okay, Belladonna. Oh.
Yeah, it was yeah. Good thing it was just fake propaganda. Glad
So,
it was propaganda.
the rest of you... Actually, I want everyone to roll me a die since they're all there, apparently. My bad. That should have been better on my part.
Is this
You're
perception?
fine.
Yeah, this is a perception.
The one I'm bad at.
Would have
25.
Been an 11.
We're all bad at this.
So, as you guys...
I've got a +8 to it.
Behelga, while you guys are talking to each other and you just hung up the phone with...
Who?
We're in trouble, y'all.
And behind you, you see a few of the guards of this city. And almost as quick as you notice them, they push you into this side alley, and I will put a map up for you.
What are you doing?
Well, this is not great, but it's still great that Negate hasn't fallen.
There is
They
going to
can't-
be
They're
resistance.
already getting mad at us for saying that.
Put
so
your-
I feel fine to say it again.
I'll put your tokens down real quick.
Oh, zooming in.
Yes, you can. You no longer have to be zoomed out.
A dove crying in the club because he just wanted to go back home and go to bed.
Absolutely not illegal.
All Hadov wanted to do was go home, go to bed, take a shit.
Take a shit in the bed.
Bro, y'all haven't been locked up for like 100 years, bro.
In the next
it's the
assuming
clogged
we're rolling
toilet part
initiative
2,
as well.
bro.
Can you imagine Hadov like having to describe his shit? It's like, yes, once a century,
Somebody roll me
a day
an
of reckoning.
somebody roll me an insight check real quick.
I got you.
Hopefully there is no god of plumbing.
The god of plumbing heed my cry. Please unclog my toilet.
18
I think that there's a god of
plus
plumbing in Rome.
another 25.
25.
Hold on, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
so
Okay.
Do you want me to like roll initiative?
Yeah, roll me initiative, but let me say this one thing to you. Behelga, you see that people notice you guys were sort of pushed into this alley with these guys. No one is like people can see you from the street. No one is looking towards you.
This is
Free reign then.
Oh,
Classic.
go hog
Ian
wild.
here.
I got me a nat 20.
I kind of have to pee too, so let me.
Hold it
Pull the
in.
initiative thing up.
I've been drinking energy drink and coffee.
Hold it in.
I can't.
Say it again.
Holding your fist.
I'm a grown man.
Sometimes you
Okay,
get a
though.
not one
Is
on
that how we're
initiative.
doing today? I mean, same, PJ, same.
That's how it be.
But yeah, so you notice 2 burly-looking guards and 1 very cutting-looking female. But I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
I'll have to decide if I brought my horse with me everywhere I go now, or if I just left it in front of the inn like a normal
I'd
person
say
would.
that I did not have time to get my zombie out here with me.
Yeah, probably left my horse.
God, wish I had my zombie. Never get to have them. Make them.
Okay,
They
I am
follow me,
back.
Then they're useless. I just went to pee.
Wait, I thought this was I thought it was invisible and following you.
Yeah, but I mean, if we were teleported out, they have teleported my zombie.
No, they pushed us into a corridor.
Oh,
No, they
then
literally
yeah, I
pressed
probably
yeah.
have my zombie.
I was gonna tell Chris I'm going to resist being pushed in, but I guess we just get
Yeah,
shoved.
apparently they're just strong enough to place like 2 strong ass characters. That's it.
They think
Yeah.
how'd they get their mitts on me? Come on.
Henry's about to go off.
I don't know what someone's gonna do. She's vibing.
Diva, self-destruct.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi.
How'd they push us and run so far away?
Shut up. This is kind of the place the guards gave like the announcement anyway. Just everyone kind of cleared out is probably a better way to describe how you guys got here.
They better be on top of us.
Henry Garbage, what's your initiative?
8.
Okay,
Put it in.
I got you.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, there you are.
It's off to the side.
Is everyone back?
Yep. I'm up.
1 second, I need to recruit my.
So, Chris, would I have my zombie with me? Would they have pushed my zombie by chance?
Sure. You're invisible zombie. You have to cast invisibility, by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I've got an invisible zombie now. For like 2 seconds.
There we go. My sound's back. Nice.
All right, there we go. I got my
Yeah, it
one.
seems
I've got my
like-
1 yellow D20 with me. The other ones are underneath the table.
It seems that I disconnect from Discord for a few moments sometimes
All right.
today.
Sort by descending. Okay. But before combat starts, you see she walks up, and she says, "Now, there's no need for us to get violent. Why would you say such lies in public? You all should probably come back to the tower. We can help you if you're going through any problems."
No, I don't think we want to go there.
No, you do want to go there. You've been there before.
Dub,
You like it
Dub
there.
looks at Yennefer and says, I thought we wanted to go there.
It's nice there.
We don't know if
Can I
it's
take
the
my
right
turn?
tower.
If you want
Lie.
to speak.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna. No. I'm gonna do an action.
Okay, what action?
Yeah, we're talking then, aren't we?
I'm walking up to here,
Oh my god, he's
and I'll start. I'll hold up the fiddle, and I'll say, "How about you drop that comm demeanor?" And I'll start playing and cast Cause Fear,
On who?
3rd level, to target all 3 of them.
All 3 of them?
All 3 of them have
he's
to
first
make.
on the initiative
Yeah.
anyway. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead. I have to roll what?
You have to roll an 18 Wisdom saving throw for every one of them.
Okay. All right. One of them fails. It's this burly man. You see that this woman almost waves off your cause fear. She's elvish, and she sort of waves it off. But you do see that this guy looks panicked. What's the condition of cause fear?
You are frightened, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so it takes its turn and runs away, right? Or it can't move closer. Gotcha.
Can't move closer. It says disadvantage when I'm in his sight.
Awesome.
Back and next to my boys. That's my turn.
And she. Okay, that's your turn. We're fighting.
Mm.
Okay, Kilgrax, you're
I
up.
mean,
That's
he was
up to
first. I'll say he was first in the initiative.
Um,
Yeah, I gotcha.
So she says, I was hoping you wouldn't fight, but we've seen this before. And she pulls out dual daggers, and the other guard who isn't frightened pulls out a long greatsword made completely of frost. And that's fighting time, I think.
No,
Hey,
I don't
that-
think so.
Fight time.
Adolf, why do you think they're so confident?
That shrugs.
Because they have never seen inside themselves.
Kilgrax
Oh my
is
The fuck is that?
Fucking
Oh.
Henry Gordon!
I'm gonna rage as Kilgrax walks up to this person, arms outstretched. And
Kiss her.
Hug me.
strength check.
Make you a strength check.
Yeah,
You're a little
we're
smoochy
doing
now.
we're doing some opposing strength checks here, bud.
Is it grapple time?
I'm about to grapple your ass.
What you roll? What you roll?
That's a nat 20, Chief.
Me.
Beat me.
Come again.
Beat me.
I rolled a 4. Woo woo.
Okay. You're grappled. You're grappled.
Neat, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine.
And I'm going to just simply turn my back to the others with her in my arms and face her to the party. And say, kill her.
Fuck her up. Okay, that's her turn?
I think I might have a bonus action that could be fun too, you know.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Bonus action rage?
Rage. Bonus action was rage. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay,
Give it free now.
so you're holding her in your arms, and as you're kind of straining and holding her towards the party, she stopped fighting back. She goes slack and sighs.
Died.
She goes, 1 second she's in your arms, the next second she's not. That's her
Legendary
turn.
action.
That's her turn.
That or
You don't see her.
Missy.
Oh.
That's her turn.
Is she like me?
No, she hasn't gone invisible in plain sight.
So she's no longer in my hold.
She is no longer in your hold. You almost felt sort of this your lungs be compressed and your stomach sink when she disappeared.
She possessed you. Easy.
Easy.
She'll grab again in a second.
But it is now these guys' turn. This one's not going to run away. He's just dead, frozen in fear, I'd imagine. Right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, either he
can do
runs
that.
away or takes the dodge action.
He can technically take an action, but anything he does is at disadvantage. He
Understood.
can't move any closer to me.
Oh, I thought he just could only take the dodge action. Is that something else?
1 second. This guy is going to come towards you, and he's going to make some attacks. Kilgrax.
Try me.
Yes, I might. 1 second. Okay, so let me. Fuck! Not the D20 I have left. Where's my? Sorry, I'm like so unorganized. There it is. Okay, the first hit is an 18.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay, the next one is a nat 1, and the last one is a. What's the math on that? If I can do it right, 23. So 2 hits. Okay, so as he goes to hit you with the first one, you see his ice blade begin to light up with this almost divine light, and I'm gonna roll some damage. So that's that, and then also, where is that? Fuck. I'm so bad at this game! God damn it, where'd it go? Alright. He's also going to do an extra, so that's 14 damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so 7 damage.
Well, not right now, actually. But yeah, you were just blinded by this almost frost fire that sort of slashed across your body.
What check?
Constitution check on the start of your next turn. On the start of your next turn. You just nat 20 that shit. Okay. Interesting. And his second attack only did 11. And that's their turn. That brings us to... It was like 14 and...
11, so...
Yeah,
5.
14. 5 of it was fire damage, or frost damage. Because I know you're enraged, that's important.
Yes.
Okay. And that's all.
Okay, so I'm taking 5.
9 slashing damage, and then an additional what I roll? Fuck. 11. So 9, 11, 20 slashing damage, 5 fire damage. There you go. So 15 damage total.
25?
Okay.
Well, halved because slashing. Yeah. All right.
20? Okay.
Actually,
I just need to know my actual damage numbers.
Okay, Yenfer Valenhall, you're up.
all right. Yenfer's gonna run up. I don't think he has a stun blade active, so he's gonna take out his rapier on his side and then swing.
Okay, swinging at
Let's see
him.
what I roll. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, and then let's rack up the damage. Yep, I'm gonna do that with a two-handed attack. Let's do this. Okay, rolled for that. Let's roll for damage. I keep forgetting there's a roller and beyond.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Alright, that's that plus... Oh, sneak attack damage.
Why is this music so quiet?
12 plus 6. That's 28 damage.
28.
Yep, and then I'm gonna take my second attack.
Okay.
Let's roll this. Okay, 22.
Hits.
Okay,
This music's much better.
plus 6. 22 damage.
Okay, 28, 22. Okay. That's 50.
Alright. Now let's see if I can. Alright, and now I am going to... Oh! I still have a bonus action, right?
I don't know, dude.
I ran up, did 2 attacks, and that's it, I think. Alright, then I'm gonna just move... or I'm gonna bonus action disengage and move my rest of my movement, which is only 5, right back behind Kilgrax.
Alright,
And
hit
that'll
her.
be my turn.
Alright.
All right. So I am kind of far away from everyone, so I am just going to come out towards the edge over here. And seeing these two guys where they are. Should I? Yeah, no. We are going to go for. I don't want to hurt Haikeen or Yenfear or.
Haikeen!
I don't know, but why? But the word Yenfear and Haikeen switch themselves in my brain sometimes. So I don't think I can do Tidal Wave right now. Thunder Wave, though. Yeah. So Thunder Wave. 48. I am going to cast Thunder Wave.
And a cone
Wait.
at these guys, which is a... Okay. Right?
I'm hoping to only catch them with the side of the cone,
Oh, okay.
so that it doesn't hit Kilgrax or Yenfear.
So you're saying, like,
So-
this is the cone, and then this is the rest of it?
Yeah, and so maybe if she's also just hiding somewhere in that area, it hits her as well.
Understood. So then make Constitution saving throws?
That is going to be Constitution saving throws.
Okay, what's your
It
DC?
is,
16.
it's going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Constipation.
Constipation throw.
Constipation.
Is your saving throw 16?
My saving. Mine's usually 18.
Oh, 18, okay. Well, that's 2 fails.
And the best part is this is a 3rd level, so
Can you read the entirety of that spell for me real quick?
a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating. It's not a cone, it's a cube.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. Well, in a 15-foot cone, it would still easily encompass this area. You can't see my mouse. I don't know why I'm doing that. It could easily
you can make
encompass.
a 15-foot cube, yeah.
Yeah, that would easily
Yeah.
encompass there.
Okay,
So I'm gonna hit him.
continue with reading that spell real quick.
Yeah. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage, and that, in this case, it would be 4d8. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet. So people are going to hear this.
I just needed that last line. Yeah. But yes, so continue. I failed 2 Constitution saves.
Alright, so that is going to be some damage. So that's 18 damage to each of them, and they each get pushed back 10 feet, so one of them looks like he's getting smashed into a barrel.
Yes. Awesome. So he smashes and breaks that barrel. The other one gets pushed back 10 feet as well, away from Kilgrex. That moves him out of your thing. Do you want to hit him? Is your reaction?
It has to be one.
Actually, yeah, I was gonna say
It
actually.
has to be movement?
They have to move with their
Oh, they have to voluntary move. My bad.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was like,
I
ooh,
wish
Chris,
I
we
could.
playing it like this? We can combo.
Okay, and how much damage? 18? Awesome.
You know, so we do a combo.
You do that, and the rest of the party, you guys watch as Henry basically roars like a kitten and emits the sound of a sonic boom in the middle of this square.
No! That's how I...
Henry.
That's how I imagine it.
Bring more.
He is a cat.
not.
Yeah, he's a cat.
Okay, neat. Belladonna, you're up.
Do I see any more guards rushing over?
You hear shouts.
Okay. I don't think any of you will run if I try and do that right now. So, I guess I'm gonna just.
Well, actually, let me re-describe that to you. You don't hear shouts. You do see guards moving, coming into the alley. None of them are being in any way loud.
Guys, should we, bounce?
Might wanna get out.
Impossible.
It's not impossible at all.
Is this a back alley? Come on, ping. Is this a back alley to the alley?
That goes, to a street somewhere. You guys really don't know the city very well.
Well, I can make 3 of us invisible.
I have pass
I'm
without
gonna
trace, so I can
cast
bounce
darkness,
too.
From this point.
Well. We're in a pickle.
We sure are, Yenfir. On the other hand, now they can't directly see us, so if we want to run away, it's easier.
I think it
Chris,
might
I
be
would like to
runaway
ask, which way are the guards coming for us?
Most of them are coming from the main road down here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's run time. I
turn.
can.
I cast darkness.
Okay, you cast darkness. Where? On that part of the road?
Yeah, from like this dude.
Awesome.
Goes 15 feet.
Okay.
Sphere.
That is encased in pure darkness. Kilgrax, you don't see any enemies.
Run, Kilgrax, please.
Okay, Hadav.
Have we determined if Kilgrex has object permanence?
What?
Object permanence.
Permanence? I'm gonna take that as a no.
When you can see, basically object permanence is if Well, you know how you play peekaboo with a baby and they get shocked? It's because they think you disappeared. When they can't
They
see
don't
you.
know that things exist and they're not looking at them.
Yeah.
No, he knows that they're no.
Why would you ask that question?
I think it was more of a joke than.
Yeah, no.
It's still just like, wow.
But yeah, Hadav, you're up.
But anyway, yeah.
I don't know what to take seriously anymore.
Oh,
That's fair. I mean, I could just run, but it's like, it's not
Hoof
like
it,
they can't
bro.
just run through the shit, bro. But
I mean, we can.
I can help us all run, dude.
I want to do what my character would do, because he would not run, unfortunately. So 5, 2, 15, 20, 25. So, I guess Chris. Oh, wait, he can't even see it. This is lame. He don't like this already. Actually, wait. Nah, fuck it. Let's just do what I want to do, because it doesn't make sense. So they're not in the area where the other 2 guards are at yet, Chris, right?
Yeah,
they're
gonna-
there, but they're not.
yeah, they're gonna come into it very soon.
Let me just look at this and see. Yeah, this did not work this spell set. I'll just. I guess. Oh, I already moved up there. He's just gonna pat you from the back and tell Kilgrax to move it. And that's it. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Behelga, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to Mantle of Inspiration. So everybody can use their reaction to move. And you all get 11 HP, and I'm gonna book it 60 feet. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60.
Okay, Kilgrax, you're up.
Anybody can use their action to move if they want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. I can get off screen, so I'm off screen. I mean, if we're not fighting,
We're going.
I'm not moving my character. I can make it off screen.
Okay, and with the next turn, you see that woman step out of the ethereal plane.
Oh, she blinked. I thought she melded into Kilgrax.
She became he. 10 feet away from where she started, by the way. And all she really does is kind of call out to you. Basically, it's okay. Don't worry. You'll be better soon. Whenever we can find you. And I'm guessing you guys just run off into the back alleys. She's not going to attempt to chase. She knows she doesn't really have a chance of catching you guys in this sort of scenario.
Okay.
Cool.
By the way, that area is nearby your tavern. So you might maybe lay low for a while. I mean, whatever your characters would do until returning.
Alright.
Henry's mad, so he's just turning into a cat and walking away from
Chris,
the
are we-
entire party.
Are we playing in the escape right now, or are we...
We got out, yeah?
Yeah, so these people don't really know your faces. These guards aren't pursuing you. And as she said, it'll be fine. We'll get you eventually. Kind of, it kind of gives you the feeling that she's not up to chasing you right now.
So, did the town crier say that the performance was tonight? To honor
The composer told you it would be in a week.
in a week. So we have to lay low for a week.
I mean, you probably still have to go to rehearsal.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Do
I
we,
kind
do
of
we
jump.
have a week? How many days was it?
I mean,
Again?
it would be better not to spend a week, but do we have another choice?
Come with a better plan, I'm there, but...
I mean, You could also offer to do a solo performance for that second in command guy they mentioned earlier, Wrightingham.
Not Wrightingham. The person who is coming back is Athalos de Mowbray.
Yeah, but they
No.
mentioned and a
Another
salute to our
person.
second in command
Oh.
in our
Yeah.
in the morning speech.
That's right. Salvador Wrightingham.
Yeah. So we could try and track him down. You could try and do a performance.
Well, y'all do that. I'm gonna go to rehearsal.
Okay. So he goes to rehearsal. Are you gonna ask any pertinent questions during rehearsal?
I kind of just want to not really talk to the composer, but the other musicians and like the ballet performers whenever I get the chance, and just get like information about like try to subtly ask, how it is living here. Are people happy? Are they all just under a fucking spell? Do people like normally, poking around, kind of like that?
Okay, so I'd say you go up to one of the ballet dancers, and you ask her how's living here, basically all those questions. He says, it's wonderful living here. We have everything we could ask for, and we can express ourselves in however we want. It's honestly living at its purest and finest. It's happiness. We're happy.
Alrighty then. How long have you been that way?
Since I've been living here.
How long was that ago?
I've been living here my whole life.
How old are you?
I'm 75.
Interesting. Alright then. Thank you for humoring me.
Oh, no,
And asking.
no problem. Are you rolling insight on that?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Okay. Rolling? Rolly.
18
Okay.
Plus
Like 7 or something.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
25.
So doing so, you notice that she is a ballerina, she's thin, but she is thin. You see ribs. Alright?
Yeah.
She has sort of a strained look on her face and a measured way about her speaking.
Alrighty. So it's definitely when you speak ill, the guards notice. Everybody speaks good because they're scared of the guards and they can't. I get it now.
Okay,
No war in Bossing Say.
There's no bossing.
there is no war in Bossing Say.
I was contemplating calling them the Daily.
Rest of the gang, what's up?
Where are we laying
I
low?
mean, like, is there
Yeah.
anything to really do now that like the guards know that we're out? That's my thing. There's really nothing for us to really do, knowing what the
I
thing
mean,
we
I
just
can cast
experienced.
invisibility on all of us, and we can easily sneak around and try and find stuff out.
But it's like, but what are we going? Like, my thing is like, what are we trying to do going outside in the first place? I think that's the biggest thing I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out.
Oh, we didn't purposefully go outside.
I mean, we
Did
did
what-
purposely
didn't they-
go outside.
Didn't they catch us when we were like?
On our balcony.
No, we got
Like,
caught when we went to go.
Sophie, if we were on our
hearing
balcony,
Sophie.
then we wouldn't have got shoved into an alleyway.
Yeah, you guys went outside to.
Yeah, we went
Yeah.
outside.
I must
I'm
have
pretty
zoned
sure
out
it was
for a
after.
second.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you guys went outside to go listen to whatever that guard's proclamation was. And that's whenever you spoke about, with Boggs, that Negate hasn't fallen, that the war hasn't gone that far, and is still pretty much contained in Aurel's lands, when the guard showed up.
Right.
But then based off what that woman said, she said she's not chasing you, that they'll basically take care of you soon.
Yeah.
Adult's just gonna look at Yinfir and say, so you still got that sword that we got from Vex.
Sword that we got from Vex.
Ice sword.
Yeah.
Oh
nice.
yeah, I didn't. Did I get that?
Bro, you're the walking armor.
You're the weapon.
Yeah. I
You're
meant
the
like,
walking
I
armor.
meant like,
Technically,
I meant
Henry
like,
is
did
now
I-
'cause it's on the back.
Oh, that's right.
yeah, I meant like, did I?
I mean,
get
I
it?
just assumed Yinfir took it.
I didn't.
That's my.
I don't even
That's my
remember a blade
assumption,
form.
bro.
Hey man,
Yeah,
I didn't.
would-
I don't
would
remember
say
a
that
blade.
It's a long sword. I don't think anyone other than Hadav has a use for it.
Oh, I can wield long swords. It's fine.
Oh.
Do you guys have the stats for that sword, or do I need to send them again?
I mean, he said it's just he said it's a +2
2
weapon. and it
weapon,
adds-
1d6 cold damage.
Yeah, 1d6 cold damage. You have resistance to fire. Okay, let me send the whole thing.
I really
You
fucking
definitely left out half the thing.
I'm pretty sure I said it,
You
but
did not
I
say
mean,
resistance to fire.
No.
So you left out half the shit, bro.
The party would have.
Oh, it's a frost brand. You should have just said it's a frost
Isn't a
brand.
frost brand +3 though?
plus
Oh,
2.
it's a purple.
Yeah, it's +2.
Oh, yeah, it's a purple.
Anyways.
Let me look, because I'm pretty sure that's a frost brand.
It is a frost brand. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
I
he
mean,
just,
I'm
Okay,
quite
so-
attached in my sunblade. Bless you.
If
yeah, you know,
we
it's-
have
it's
a
gonna
week,
flex it.
I'm just thinking, if we have a week and I can turn into a cat for 3 hours at a time, am I able to just kind of go and check out what the guards are doing for 3 hours at a time as a cat?
Are you just scouting the patrolling guards?
Yep, just scouting the patrolling guards, trying to find where the woman who was threatening us kind of patrols as well, trying to get a lay of kind of what they do.
Okay. So roll me investigation, and I'm guessing you guys are like laying low until you can get back to that tavern. And Henry's just going out, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of out
Okay.
of the lunch.
Okay, roll me investigation.
I got an 18.
An 18. So you follow a lot of the guards past. You see they routinely switch out, or at least it looks like they routinely switch out based on your 3 hours, and change guards. And most of them sort of make a path from one of the 2 towers around the city. You don't see this woman again. And based off her garb, she appeared to be unique, and you don't see anyone resembling her sort of armor.
I guess I report this back to everyone. The woman was special. She only comes out for special times. Guards come and go. They switch between the towers very regularly.
When's the special time? And
Do I know what time of days that they actually switch out?
I mean, the time of day, like you saw people switch, was like directly 12 noon.
Okay.
Uh,
Wait, we can see the sun? We know when noon is?
Yeah, we know.
Well, no, there's clocks and stuff around. Like there's clock towers and stuff around the city, and the sun, although not giving off much heat, is in the sky.
Okay.
Is it still moving faster here than it usually would be? Like
It
was,
is lower in the sky than it was when you were outside of Aril's lands. More of a winter sun than a spring or summer sun.
and this place got its own sun.
Yenfir. Should we consider sneaking into one of the towers?
Well, if you're dexterous enough for it, I mean,
I mean, we
You
can
don't-
have, and we can be invisible. There's,
yeah, you could just don't, like stumble over, like.
I don't typically stumble.
I think I'm quite alert, but I've come to terms with how.
Henry, roll me a second investigation check on the towers themselves, real fast. Just because I could imagine you probably looked at them too while watching these guards.
The investigation is not Henry's strong suit.
Yes.
So,
It's a 7. You didn't notice too much about it besides the guards doing with the 18, the patrolling in and out. What you did notice, just from plain seeing it, that there are a lot of guards around it. Didn't notice anything
Enough
outstanding.
for shifts.
Yeah.
Be worth a shot though, Yenfir, unless you can think
I
of
really be
something else.
disconnecting all the time, begging myself.
But yeah, so by that time, like, a few hours have passed. Behelga's still practicing. And
Oh.
are you guys going back to what's the? Sorry, I just lost the end's name in my head. It starts with a V. My brain's not. It's Vinard or something. Let me go back to my note.
Internet is really fucking with me today.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so what are you guys doing? Sorry.
Belladonna, I can probably sneak around with the ghost, but I am prone to sometimes fucking up.
I mean, we're all prone to sometimes fucking up.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable doing that completely alone? Or I could come with you and then we could potentially use that spell I have to teleport out.
You know, this sounds really cool.
Are you guys planning a heist?
I just want to go look at things.
A
I want to
break-in?
know what's going on in the towers.
Let the invisible people get caught. All right, let them go do their thing.
Okay. But you know what? I'll watch out for you, Belladonna.
I can't sneak around, so I'm not sneaky.
Shouldn't be.
Am I
we
able?
can-
If y'all are leaving, can I cast Pass Without Trace on each of you?
I settle myself, friend.
Wait,
Oh.
are you
Past that.
are you guys planning
Cast it
on?
Belladonna.
Are you guys planning on breaking into one of these two towers
The Twin
Yes.
Towers?
now, or are you waiting for more info, or possibly the thing with Behelga and the
We're also
composer?
supposed to get info. The people don't say things. Useful.
You go
Not
talk
asking
to me.
either the right questions or the right people.
I was.
If based off of what Chris is saying, we're either asking not the right questions or the right people.
I'm just making sure you guys know the cards you do hold right now, which is Behelga's plan. And that's the cards.
Yeah,
But the Helga has a solid plan. But it's
It
like,
looks
I
like
don't know if waiting a
you
whole
know,
week when
actually-
we only have a year is
Actually-
the best plan.
we could. Is it a whole? I thought it was less. Than,
Yeah, it's a whole. It's a year.
so
I don't care what we do. Just thinkers of the party do it. Otherwise, I have my own personal plan.
Belladonna, we can also sneak into a barracks. Seems like the guards know what's going
Yeah,
on.
but I don't think we'll be able to get as much information out of a barrack. And also, do we know if the barracks are part of the tower? Could be. They're big.
The barracks
Well,
could have
the
armor.
thing is that we know that it's definitely less dangerous than murder. So, you know,
Yeah.
with that information, I
Like,
mean,
at this
you know who
point,
they
if
work
we're
You
gonna
always
break into
have-
the fucking tower, we might as well just fucking storm it and rip it and grip it. Like, I feel like we
Yeah,
either
y'all are
stick
already-
with my thing, or we just go fucking
No, that's the
full in, pick a tower,
The
let's
Helga-
go.
the Helga has a pretty solid plan. Like, I'm gonna be real. Waiting a week comparing to the year, like, we're all gonna be rushed anyway. It doesn't matter, in my personal opinion. It doesn't matter.
I thought we only had like a couple months. That's why.
No, it's
No, we have a year.
you guys waited the week at Bog's house, and a few days to get to this place. So you've spent like a week and a half of 58 weeks.
We're a week and a half, like 2 weeks in, and we're almost like
And we're almost
We're
one
almost
third.
out
To
of
the
the
first one.
I
We're
kind of said that I thought there were 30 weeks in a year
Yeah.
for a hot second there.
Yeah, I thought we only had
Hopefully,
like
what the
5 months.
fuck?
Hey,
I-
I'm very dumb right now, PJ.
Yeah.
I haven't had a coherent thought.
I thought we only had like 3 to 5 months. That's why. So
No, we have a whole year. So it's like,
Just don't know what to do for a week.
just
Yeah.
I have a deck
Could
of cards.
just sit. We could literally just wait. We don't have to do anything.
It's like
That's
the
all
Helga has a pretty solid plan, and then like if it goes to shit from there,
Rip it and grip it.
That's where the improvising comes into play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Well, then what's the plan for the rest of the day? The heat's kind of dropped on you right now.
I think we just kind
Can
of like.
we afford the inn for a whole week? We just bought a lot of potions.
We have.
Am I getting paid for my orchestra practicing work?
Yeah, you are.
We
Okay.
have 14 snowflakes left. We got 28 gold
It
left.
cost us okay. SB, it cost
20
us
for
20
rooms.
shards for one night.
For
Then
3
that's-
rooms.
We got one more night.
I mean,
You said
Or
4.
if we could just go down. to,
Oh,
like,
that's right. I was thinking about the gold conversion.
How much money am I making?
5 snowflakes a day.
Oh, we can't even.
They
make
hoeing your ass.
they like
I mean,
music
it's
here.
They hoeing you, bro.
It's rehearsal. I wouldn't even have been expected to be paid. Some random dude who just joined.
I mean, he did play like this masterful song that showed he has technique in the music of this area. And the composer himself was surprised that he hasn't heard of this talent
You know,
before.
it could be like a contract.
Yeah, so it's more of like he's been hired on. You're getting paid for your rehearsal hours, and you'll be paid for the concert type thing.
It's like the NBA, but
Like real, musicians.
This is better pay than any musician outside of like super famous people.
Yeah,
Like being able to make a day's rent in a day.
that's why it's called
wild.
that's why it's called fantasy.
Exactly.
Can I go back to that potion shop we went? Actually, no. Never mind. I can't go
Nope,
back
you
there.
cannot.
want to rob it?
You can go past
No,
it.
I wanted to sell my pair of shoes that don't get dirty.
How about
Okay,
you
I
sell
can't
that to a cobbler?
Oh. Yeah. That's
No,
fine.
they would. Wouldn't they just give up on life?
Cobblers make
No.
shoes. They don't clean them.
Yeah.
Like you give them shoes that don't wear out and they don't get dirty, and you hand
Whoa,
them
it
to
says
them, and they're
nothing
just
about not wearing out. It just says they don't get dirty.
Oh yeah, them things are raggedy ass strips of leather, but at least they're clean.
There's only one pair.
It's actually only one shoe.
No,
I'm kidding.
it says pair.
I'm
in the
kidding.
description you gave me.
Kidding. But yeah, so you guys wait till the chill's off you. I'm guessing you guys still have money for the inn. But yeah, so you guys make it back to the inn, and there you see, instead of a lumpy-headed gnome, you see a pale purplish tiefling. And he welcomes you and says, "Hi, welcome to Cedric's Inn. What can I do for you today?"
Okay.
Hello.
Rooms,
this is
please.
Cedric's
Three
Inn.
rooms.
Yes, it is. My inn. Have you not heard of this before?
No.
I know you probably couldn't tell the difference between any other inn here in the city, but I think you'll enjoy this establishment.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him super close and just go, I will not ask questions.
Ixnay on the
Back up.
Octay.
Certainly, I value the privacy of my guests.
Ixnay on the insight check, nay.
What are you doing? Are you rolling? Are you rolling an insight check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Octane? Is that Octane?
Talking.
Roll me that insight check.
An 18.
This guy seems pretty benign. He's just being nice to you, welcoming you into his inn. He's not having any ulterior motive.
We're sure that this is the same inn that we were in before.
Exact same inn.
There's some question. Let's just get a room and go.
He's being nice though.
Do you have any problems?
No, no problem.
Many.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if I can't help with them, but I can
Don't
try.
have any problems. Don't worry about it.
Certainly. Would you like a room for the night, or I do have something warm on.
Yes, we
Well-
would like rooms.
Yes. Do we want to do 2 rooms to save some money?
That'll be better, yeah.
Yeah. What are your rooms per night?
If you're wanting 2, that'll be 14 gold.
Gold?
Snowflakes.
in Thieves Can't, can I say, how long have you had this place?
Are you saying it to Cedric?
Yeah, I'm saying it to Cedric.
Yeah, no, you have to talk in thieves camp, buddy.
He smiles to you and tilts his head.
Just can't what, Pedro?
Can you roll me an insight check?
Oh, okay. Alright, here comes the money.
Are you assuming he's a
23.
thief because he's a tiefling?
No.
With a 23, something you notice as you're sort of looking at him and getting a vibe for him, whenever you do the vocal and hand gestures required of a thieves can't, you sort of watch his eyes, and they follow the subtle movements that your left hand is doing when you send out a message, something that's not noticed by the larger movements of the right hand and the mouth, the actual thing that you're saying. And he sort of looks down at your left hand and not at the obvious right. But he smiles and tilts his head as if he doesn't know what you're saying.
Can I ritual cast telepathic bond between Yenfir, him, and me?
As a ritual? Sure. You spend 10 minutes in this guy's anus. He's just waiting to see if you're going to buy a room. I mean, there's like chairs.
Social skills. That seems very up.
There's chairs and tables. Like, he's not going to be opposed to you guys just sitting in his inn for a bit. But yeah, you managed to do that. And he's like over, just checking his stock and seeing he's got everything, and occasionally checking a pot that's over a fire when you finish the spell.
Hello. I try and say telepathically.
Belladonna?
Just
Dang it.
like
You're just
Yeah.
you do that. He doesn't respond. Yenfir, you hear hello.
Ooh.
Oh,
In your
no,
brain.
man.
I have
Wow.
the innkeeper, Yenfir. I have the innkeeper and us in this telepathic conversation. If you want to, he seemed. I don't know.
You know, I kind of noticed. Just a smidge. Well,
One thing you do hear, just briefly, is in Cedric's voice. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. He repeats that a few times before he stops speaking, telepathically. And you don't know if that's intentional or not.
What I would give to be an enchantment wizard right now.
okay. Oh, I don't have friends anymore. That's crazy.
I have used the one spell that would be helpful in this situation. It turns out.
I guess in my mind, I'm be like, Cedric, it's okay. What happened to the other innkeeper in my head?
Again, all you hear is, if you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself.
Cedric, is there anything we could help you with?
I want to say he says the same thing over again,
That's all he's thinking.
but
That's all he's thinking, man.
you kind of get a few other lines popped in there, nothing is your own except a few cubic centimeters inside your skull.
All right, Belladonna, can you cut him off from the call? I'm kind of getting
Yeah,
weirded
I
out.
cut him out of it.
Okay. So,
If you're being a little perceptive, you kind of see him relax a little bit as he's still watching over this food. It's not hard to pick up on.
Yanfir, he's like brainwashed or something.
Went to Lake Lao guy.
Arcane
He
effect.
went to Lake Lao guy.
Let's go to the room.
Yeah, that's
Major
good.
waiting.
Oh, you hand him over the 14?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay.
we will. Will it be you here tomorrow?
I would hope so.
Uh,
As long as the sun rises and I wake up with it, I
oh,
will see you
is there a
tomorrow.
concern about you not? Are you ill?
That's just an expression people say.
Yennefer's gonna drag Belladonna. Yennefer's dragging.
In real life, people say that, right? Maybe it has a second meaning in this world, but
Belladonna, you gotta stop making people doubt their fucking existence. You can't do that.
Well, they should stop being weird.
Okay.
Don't think I was exactly their fault.
I can't believe you just said that.
Maybe they should do things that make sense, like asking for help inside their own head.
It'd be fantastic.
man.
You know magic.
Look,
Anyway,
Graffiti artists to try and break people out of their Malay.
Well,
I love this sound.
guys,
I don't know.
Sorry.
This one.
Watching you.
Cedric, the innkeeper, is
Brainwashed?
enchanted
well, we
to
don't know that he was enchanted. He could have
withhold
just been,
information.
Yeah. Kept saying, if you want to hear a secret, if you want to keep a secret, you must hide it from yourself.
Let me finish next time, Belladonna. Maybe. Maybe.
No. But... So I guess most people in this city probably can't speak their mind.
Nope.
That's bad.
Looks like the only way you'll get information is documents or whatever. But Oriel could be communicating to these people with magic, or being a god.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that much about the Fae, so I don't know what they tend to do. I do believe they like to deal with enchantment-based things on occasion, but...
Are you guys waiting till the next day?
I mean,
I think that's what Duff would do.
Yeah.
I think I'm waiting for that week, bro.
All right. You guys go to bed, bye. Go to sleep. And you have visions of Belladonna Yennefer. You remember the heart of Ibis? The frozen heart in a ballroom?
Yeah.
You see another frozen heart. And you see with every single time it pumps, more ice spreads around it, emitting it from it like a circle. And then you wake up.
Oh, God. Am I gonna have to keep seeing these cryptic... Jeez.
It really is an asshole thing to do.
What? What was that, Belladonna?
cryptic messages, not my specialty.
Yeah, frozen heart, pumping blood, or ice?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I mean, could it be her heart?
Yeah, probably pumping out her icy corruption all across the land.
Yeah.
Did she pull it out?
Oh shit,
Sure.
Henry, you're in this room.
Hi, Henry.
I'm in every room.
Oh,
That's right.
wonderful. That's great to hear. Henry, you can talk with Cardi, right?
Like, we're doing this just kind of in the middle of the week, so, like, there's gonna be more sleeping between this, right?
I would imagine.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I can speak with Cardi.
We could send her. I mean, it would be a little suspicious for a cardinal to be flying around, but not too bad. We could send her to look, see what she can see around the towers, and try and scope it out a little bit from a bird's eye view.
Carotid bird, is this okay with you?
Sorry, the White Claw got cold in the night. So that's what we wanted to use Ghost Scout.
Are
We're
you
trying to draw attention away from ourselves. What we need right now is a herring.
Cardi says to you, I'm not a fish, first off. I'm a bird. But I've done missions for this party before, like really important stuff, alright? So I don't need you telling me what I have to do.
Cardi, you've got Ibis once, okay?
Well, we also can't. Me and you can't talk to her.
And she says,
Oh, yeah.
like, whatever they're talking about right now, they're probably talking about how much they rely on me and how I'm an important member of this group. But, yeah, I can scout out this tower. It's no problem. Are you talking about the one that's the tall one, right?
Yes.
I'm talking to Henry.
Then I think I'm confused because there's two towers that are tall.
Yeah.
Which tall tower?
Yeah.
The one or the other? Which one do you want me to go to?
Left.
Uh-huh. You ever heard of cardinal directions? You know why they're called that? Because I'm a cardinal and we don't follow left or right. North, south, west, east.
Belladonna, do you think they're discussing
We.
I don't know.
Birds came up with that shit.
like a infiltration plan? Do you think
Oh,
they'll do
yeah,
a
they're
cat?
definitely discussing something super smart, I'm sure.
Do you think they'll call it like Operation Cardinal Cat? Or
Oh, that would be
Something.
great.
yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh, look, okay, fine. I'll just go to like both of them, maybe,
Thank you.
and we can call this Operation Fly to the Two Towers in the city and look at them once or twice.
I will help with this from the ground.
Not to be rude or anything, but there's not a whole lot you can do. Can you fly? Don't answer that question. I don't need you to.
I can fly down.
Good point.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Good point. I shouldn't have assumed. My bad. Okay. I'll bring you some info on that.
Thank you. We will forever be in your debt.
First of all, you're already in my debt, and I've saved these guys' lives more than I can count, which is a high number. So I think they're just digging themselves a hole at this point.
Belladonna, do you think Cardi's gonna die out there?
Hey, if Cardi dies, I will. I don't know. It won't be good. Whoever killed her is gonna be a zombie. Whoever killed them is gonna be a zombie.
Might end up bringing down some twin towers.
Oh, God.
If Cardi gets hurt, the towers are coming down.
Cardi is
I
a
am
Cardi is the Taliban. I'm kidding.
Bird poop can't melt steel beams.
That is not true.
slowly over time.
I mean, okay. Sorry, I don't know why I was actually giving that thought. But yeah, so she's gonna. I'm guessing you guys are kind of based with what Behelga's doing right now, and with what you're scouting out these towers. An eventual heist is in order, or a break-in, or
What's going on in this city?
Yeah, basically, we're getting heist information.
okay.
I guess we should also scout barracks and around the opera house itself.
Okay. So this is really important. What I'm about to say.
Okay.
Don't say it.
And but no, what I'm about to say is I've kind of given you the framework for what this part of the campaign is going to be like. You are in the city, Masso, and this is sort of the parameters you're kind of gone with. You have a week until that concert, and your main goal right now is collecting information and keeping low, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to pick up next session, but this is important. I really want you guys to actually throughout the week strategize. I know when I normally tell you guys to talk about stuff in the downtime channel, it's mostly not regarded, but this is important so we can have a framework for next session. Because what you choose
So
to
the people
do,
the
what?
people that plan on doing that, can they do it? Because I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying.
Right.
No.
So what I'm going to do is sort of every single day for this next week, and I'm gonna keep myself to this because I usually don't when I say these sort of things. Is every single day I will send you the information Cardi gets from the tower, and you guys can discuss whatever skills you have, whatever things you think you can do to overcome obstacles, strategize, and then whenever it comes to this actual concert and what leads after that, that will be next session. And what you guys do with that.
Would it be possible for Belladonna to try and learn a couple enchantment spells over the course of the week if there's a library or something?
To sort of scribe them into your spell book?
Yeah.
We can certainly talk about that. But I need you to talk to me about it. That's the important part. This is where downtime is actually going to be crucial.
Yeah.
Can I have a T-Rex?
No. T-Rex has died. T-Rex has died, and you killed them, Hadaf.
Whoa, what did I come back to? He killed T-Rex.
I was gonna say I just came back as well. I heard T-Rex.
Whatever survived, Kilgrax killed. So T-Rexes don't exist in this world.
Yeah, you did that.
But no, I was here though.
Okay.
I heard.
Did you get all the important info I gave?
I heard that you're gonna be grilling the people who need to make a plan. So yeah.
I will not be grilling you so much as I give you info and you respond.
I'm gonna be straight up 100% with every single one of y'all here. T-Rex can strategize. He just don't.
Right. And the thing is, each of you are like the members of a spy movie. You all have your own little skills. Some of you are the brain, some of you are the brawn. You know, you've got unique abilities. So I want you kind of to think through
and then
this.
there's Yenfir.
No, I was gonna say, then there's Henry, the cat person.
And you know what? That's a niche.
literal
He
fact.
fills his niche.
We're always scheming. I'm actually helping with this.
He's proved
He
himself a
can't talk
lot.
to animals.
I am trying to not just
That
be a
is his
joker.
niche.
Fairly certain
That
I
is
did
his
hear it
niche.
to the end of the session. Right?
Yes, this is the end of the session, but I want you to leave knowing this. Starting tomorrow, I will give you info that Cardi gets. You guys need to ask me questions throughout the week, and I can respond. I will not prompt you to ask me a question. Besides the info Cardi gives.
I'm back in the office.
I wish
My
y'all
internet
the
is dead
best.
until night.
On planning. I'm a dip. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I didn't do anything.
And downtime channel is where all that info will be posted. Okay.
Gotcha.
Or I'll probably make a new channel that's for this called
More info, specific stuff. That'd be pretty cool.
we're gonna call it Ice Heist Info.
I need
Nice
to
ice.
this go to bed. It's done. We're done.
So what do you guys want to do? Oh, we want to steal a person.
Honestly,
We are trying to steal a person.
Isn't high spelled EI?
No, that's Heist. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. Did I spell it wrong?
honestly, if we can do something that gets all of the guards to come to where we are,
H.
that's
Oh yeah, I switched around the I before E roll because it doesn't follow the I before E roll.
To distract all the guards, and then we could arcane gate away.
get to one of the towers with way less people in it.
I don't know why I thought this was the campaign where our characters have been in magical shackles and couldn't use magic.
That's Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yes. Just because I was thinking my original plan was with this was going to be it's just going to be another dungeon, sneak through, kill a real, but then I was like, this could be a whole lot more.
What I missed
There's a
though?
lot.
And this is. I just think this is something that we haven't done in this campaign so far. Really. So I think it
I
can be
want to
fun.
go like full like, dress up as janitors
Bro, we did that
type.
already, bro.
Like Mission Impossible bullshit.
Wait, what did I miss when I was out?
We sent. Were you there when we were talking about sending Cardi to get in? Yes, you were.
Yeah.
What did we talk about after? It was Chris telling us that we need to use the downtime channel this week.
Or the Ice Heist info channel. It's going to be very important.
Is the revolution part 2 in fear? Because I don't think we can get these people to revolt.
No.
Us.
It was a,
Party learns that you can't make people revolt if they don't want to.
Henry is
Or-
very
or
much
they
against
can't.
another revolution.
And yes, I did change my mind from a dungeon to the city after I watched that episode of Avatar. Well, it kind of helped generate some ideas, and I've got some inspiration from other spots.
now
If
I gotta rewatch Avatar. I need to see.
if you are aware of the 1984 quote of that I dropped 2 of them today, so there's been some inspiration for this. I just hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, I forgot.